Hello, I'm Miss Linda, and today we're going to talk about sound. If you were in one of my music classes this week, you've probably already heard this discussion. So if you want to skip it, that's okay. But if you want to hear it again, feel free to hang out. You will probably already know most of the answers to my questions if you were listening in class. Okay. So my first big question is, what is sound? So think about that for a minute. What is sound? If you were trying to give a definition, a meaning, using words to the question, what is sound? How would you say that? I think we all know what sound is, right? But how do you put it into words? How do you have a sentence that makes a meaning for the word sound? So have you got something in your head? All right, let's see if we can come up with a good meaning, a good definition for the word sound. So is sound something you see with your eyes? Nope. Is sound something you smell with your nose? Nope. Is sound something you taste with your mouth? No. Is sound something you hear with your ears? Yes. Sound is something you hear with your ears. Can you feel sound? That's a trick question. Yes, sometimes you can feel sound. Have you ever been in your house during a thunderstorm and a clap of thunder so loud it shakes your whole house? You felt the sound of the thunder. The reason that you can feel sound is because sound comes from air particles vibrating. A vibration is a really fast movement like that. And if you were to take, like this chime for instance, and I strike the bell with the mallet, if I put my hand under there, I can sort of feel it moving. Now you saw my big drum Thursday perhaps, and some of the kids were able to put their hand up inside the drum, and then when I struck the head of the drum, you can feel the big vibrations that are going on inside. So maybe when we get back to school, I'll bring my drum back and you'll get to try that out also. So now that we've decided that sound is something you hear with your ears, and that sound is a type of energy that vibrates air particles. And now that we know that vibration makes sound, let's talk about the different types of sound. Close your eyes for just a minute and listen to the things that are going on around you and see how many sounds you can hear. Good. What sounds did you hear? Now here at my house, it's pretty quiet at the moment, but I think I did hear a car go by on the street outside. And right now as I'm speaking, I think I hear an airplane going by in the sky. So the motor on that airplane is vibrating, and the vibrations from that airplane way up in the sky is making its way all the way down into my house, into my eardrum, to strike my eardrum and let my brain know that I'm hearing an airplane up in the sky. Isn't that cool? Okay, so what kind of sounds did you hear? If you would like to comment in the comment section of the sounds that you heard, feel free with your typing or with your voice. So now let's have a little discussion about musical sounds versus non-musical sounds. If I take this piece of paper and crumple it up like that, is that a musical sound? Not really. It's just the sound of a piece of paper being crumpled up. But what if I take this same piece of paper and do this? Well, now that's kind of a musical sound, isn't it? I mean, it's not music exactly, but it's more musical sound. So what is it that makes a musical sound different from a non-musical sound? Well, do you know what a pattern is? I think you do. I think every kindergarten that I've known has started thinking about patterns. As human beings, we are always looking for ways to make patterns. It's kind of one of the cool things that human beings do. So you would probably agree with me that this is a pattern of triangles, circles, and empty space. So you have a triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, So this is a pattern. Well, music is a pattern of sound. So music is formed from sound patterns. Underlying every musical piece is a pulse. Can you say that word? Pulse. Try it. Pulse. Good. Now, people have a pulse. Did you know that? Yeah, there's a pulse in your body right now. See if you can find it. It's your heartbeat. So if you put your hand over your heart and be still and quiet, you might be able to feel your heartbeat, your pulse. Now, if you can't feel it coming from your chest, you might try putting your fingertips on the arteries in your neck. Can you feel it now? Another place that you can look to find a pulse is in your wrist. You might be able to find it there. See if you can find your pulse. When you find it, you will find that it is a steady boom, 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 boom. All of the beats basically the same. So that's your pulse, where all of the beats are basically alike. Now, a beat comes about when you accent some of those pulses. Do you know what the word accent means? If you accent something, you bring it out. Let me show you what I mean. If I'm clapping a pulse, it just sounds like this. But if I accent every other clap, then I have a beat. Now you have a lot of different ways to accent different pieces of the pulse. Okay, we could do a 2-beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could do a 3-beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could do a 4-beat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, do you want to try that with me right now? Okay. All right, let's do a 2-beat. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, do you want to try a 3-beat? Okay, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Do you want to try a 4-beat? All right, here we go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to try a 5-beat? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like 5 beats. Anyway, that is the beat. Now, the layer that you put over top of the beat, that would be your rhythm. So now you're getting a little more complicated with your accented beats and your unaccented beats. Now remember, that word accent means to bring it out. Okay, so let's see if I can do, first I'm going to do a pulse. Now I'm going to do a 4-beat. Now I'm going to put a rhythm on top of that. Bop, 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 bop. 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 There. Now, do you think you could do that? Now, it doesn't have to be complicated. You could just show me that you can keep a pulse. So if you would like to do that, please send me a video of you keeping a pulse. I would love that. If you want to get a little more complicated, you can choose a 2-beat or a 3-beat or a 4-beat and show me how you can do that. That would be nice. And then if you really want to go to town on some musical patterns, you could create your own rhythm. And there's no wrong answer here. That's the great thing about music. Whatever kind of musical patterns you make, it's your own, and it's going to be good. Okay? So why don't you give that a try and send me a copy of it. I would love to see it on the Seesaw or whatever it is. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Miss Linda. I'm grandma age, and the computer thing is a little bit hard for me. I'm trying my best to figure it out. But frankly, guys, you kids know more about this stuff than I do. Okay? So I know a lot about music, but when it comes to computers, whoa, it's a little bit scary for me. So I'm going to try to look at everything that you do. But if I'm a little bit wonky with this machine, please forgive me because I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone here. But you know what? By the end of this school year, I'm going to be super good at this computer thing because I'm going to keep learning just like you. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm sorry that I can't see you in person, but we will all get through this together soon. And remember, no matter who you are, and no matter where you are wonderfully made, and it is always your chance to shine if you want to. Bye.